Hi, I'm Missy Lynn, and I grew up in Lafayette, Louisiana, small town girl. I always knew that I had a passion for beauty. I was, a very young girl. I used to play in my grandmother's makeup all the time. I used to steal her lipsticks, her Avon lipsticks. And I would go home and I would play in the makeup on camera. And I was always into filming, so I always had some type of camcorder or some type of like Polaroid type of camera. So I was always doing makeup and taking photos. So I didn't necessarily know that I would be on the path that I am today, but I knew that I always had a passion for beauty. So I did know that I would do something, whether it was a cosmetic line or being a makeup artist or just being a freelance artist and helping people just find their inner beauty as well as express it on the outside. So I always had that niche for it. So the military came about because I was in ROTC in high school. I do come from a military background. My father was in the Army, my stepfather was in the Army, and my brother was in the Army. And so with me being in ROTC in high school, I love the structure. I love everything that it had to offer, the discipline that it instilled in me. So I just kind of weighed my options. I said, I could go to college on a scholarship, but I would still have to provide for myself. So I would be, not necessarily a broke college student, but with being a full-time student, you can't work a long hours and then still be able to maintain a certain lifestyle. So I looked at going into the military as, okay, still getting my schooling done for free. So it's like I'm going on a scholarship, but then I'm getting paid a salary. So I could still live the life that I wanted to live, but then still have the education that I wanted to have. I made the bold move to become a YouTube blogger because I lost my brother in 2008 and I was in Iraq when my brother was killed in Lafayette, Louisiana. So I went through a really hard time where I kind of became like an introvert, and I didn't know how to like express myself. I kind of just shut the world off, and that was like the end of 2008. And then 2009 is when I discovered YouTube, and I would just sit down, I would watch the videos, and I would see the other girls, and it just inspired me. They encouraged and then they motivated. So I was like, you know what, I love makeup, maybe I should just start like recording myself. That's my emotional outlet, that's my creative space, and I necessarily don't have to speak. I could just express myself in a creative way by doing like a makeup tutorial without actually speaking. And so in 2010 I decided like, okay, well, I've watched it for a year, let me just try it out. And I finally uploaded a video, and after a while people just kept requesting videos, and they were saying like, oh my god, you inspire me, you're in the military, you do this, you do that. And so I looked at it as, I came to YouTube to look for inspiration and motivation, and I didn't know that it was going to turn into me being the person to inspire and to motivate others. So it's a win-win on either end. I think it's important for the African American women to embrace their beauty because, right now it's a lot of colorism going on, even within our own, race. There's the light skin, the dark skin, team light skin, and it's like everybody's beautiful. Nobody's, more prettier just because you're a chocolate girl or a light skinned girl. So I think that the more that we start to embrace our beauty within our own race, other people will look at us, in a different light. Hey you guys, it's Missy Lynn, and today I'm here with a makeup haul for you guys. I've done quite a bit of shopping over the past few weeks and months, and I've kind of accumulated quite a bit of items. So that is basically it, you guys. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That way your friends and your family can see it. And also, if you've tried any of these items, be sure to list it down in the comments section and let me know what you think about it. And also, if you haven't tried any of these, tell me if you want to try something out. Tell me if I should go back and get other items that you guys recommend, and I'll do so. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'm Missy Lynn, and I've made my bold move. When are you gonna make yours?